Well, hello, friends. Real quick before we kick off the episode, I have to let you know about something exciting. I am seriously considering having an upgraded version of this podcast where you get bonus episodes and exclusive content. But here's the deal, I'm trying to decide what that content and those episodes should be. I do have some ideas, and I was wondering if you could vote really quick and tell me what you think about what would entice you, what would be interesting to you to get as bonus episodes on this podcast. For example, deeper dives into topics. Maybe I'm answering questions that many of you ask about starting or growing a business. Maybe even overhearing coaching calls, something like this. It would be a paid, upgraded version of this podcast, not very expensive at all, probably just a handful of dollars a month, but it be extra content for you to help you along your journey. My whole goal is to help you build your business dream. And I would love to offer you even more because some of you are asking for it. So if you could just look down in the show notes right now, there's two ways you can give me your answers. Number one, I have a Google form with 5 quick questions. It can be anonymous. You just answer them and vote on what would be interesting to you. Or number two, I have a voice memo system. You can just click it and you could just leave a voice memo with your phone right now and just record it and tell me what kind of topics, what things would be interesting to you behind the scenes, market news, what would be things that would be extra that would be really valuable to you. So thank you all so much. Okay, on to the episode.
Well, hello, this is Kimberly Brock, and for over 20 years, I've been running my own businesses that have not only been profitable, but personally fulfilling to me. So now I'm on a mission to help other new business owners, just like you, make money doing what you love too. Now we're going to have some fun, so let's get started. Well, hello, it's Kimberly here. It's episode 99, and I am so glad that you are here today because I'm talking to you about that moment that will happen if it hasn't happened yet, that you say, I feel burned out, or I need a break from my business. Has this happened to you yet? Well, I want to give you 4 things to consider when this does happen, because again, it will if it hasn't already, and you'll be prepared. So thank you so much for being here. If you are new, welcome. I am so glad that you found this podcast because I have no doubt that it's going to help you along your business journey as you start and grow your fabulous business doing what you love. First thing to do real quick, if you're an Apple Podcast, hit follow because you don't want to miss out on any future episodes. Did you know that each week I provide you tips and strategies and insights, just like today's episode, that I know will be valuable to you. So make sure you hit follow or subscribe, whatever it says in the podcast player of your choice. Also, too, if you're new, make sure you scroll down below because I've got some new things for you, right? I've got a Facebook group for you if you're new and you want to be surrounded by women starting their businesses too. I highly suggest you get in this group. Everyone will help you. Everyone's so positive and supportive. You cannot do this alone. You absolutely cannot. So please get in the group. You'll have to answer 3 questions real quick. So scroll down, you'll see the link for that. And then I have some other free downloads too that I know can help you as you start your business. And if you have been listening a while, I want to thank you so much to all my loyal listeners and fans. Y'all are amazing. I couldn't keep going every week without you because everything that you share with me and the thanks and the gratefulness that I get is just so heartwarming. And I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I wanted to read a podcast review right now. This one is from Alabaster Co. It says, my favorite podcast. Kimberly has given me the wisdom and push that I needed to take my business to the next step. Thank you for your wise words each week. Thank you so much, Alabaster Co., for leaving this awesome review. It means so much to me. And if you've been listening a while and you've never taken time to review this podcast, would you be so kind to do that really quick right now? All you have to do is scroll down, hit 5 stars. That's it. Hit 5 stars. It's all good. It tells Apple and all the players that this is a valuable podcast. And if you have 30 seconds to write a quick review, just like Alabaster Co. said, and that would mean so much to me, so much. And I can't help but think that it lets Apple and the other players bump me up a little bit in the algorithm and show it to other people like us who are building businesses doing what we love. So again, thank you so much, Alabaster Co., for saying that this is your favorite podcast. I can't even fathom that. And it makes me just so happy. So happy. So thank you so much. On to the episode. Well, hello. I'm so glad you are here today. How are you? What is going on with your business? Are you taking imperfect action? Are you moving forward with your business? Are you getting things done? I sure hope so, because yes, you can make money doing what you love. You can build a successful business, but it's one little step at a time. And I'm so glad you're here. Today, I'm talking about those moments, though, in your business where you all of a sudden go, I am not in the mood today. I do not feel like doing this today. I feel burnt out. I feel like I'm not excited about it today. And I want you to know that this is totally normal. So many new business owners go into this with such bliss. It's almost like a honeymoon stage, right? You're so excited. You have taken all these courageous steps. You're starting this business. You finally love what you do. You don't have a boss, but you feel pressure. But then, you're working hard. And then some days you're just like, you know what? I can't today. I don't feel like it. And so today I want to talk you through 4 tips, okay, for when this happens to you, okay? So 4 things I want to cover today, and I want you to consider these. If you are in this zone right now, if you're in this mental state where you're like, I'm just not feeling it at the moment, there's like 4 big questions you can ask yourself. Okay, so here we go. The first question you can ask yourself is number 1, am I giving myself grace? And I sure hope you are. Give yourself grace. Everyone needs grace. Okay, think about it right now. Think about a friend of yours, a good friend, and she calls you and says, I'm miserable today. I love what I do, but I'm miserable. And what would you say? You would say, it's okay. That happens to all of us. Sometimes you have to talk to yourself like you're talking to a friend. You have to kind of come out of your body. And you've heard me say this before because I often think this is so helpful. This is so helpful to come out of yourself for a moment and say, what advice would I give someone else? So come out of yourself and say, if someone else was telling me they were exhausted, I would say, it's okay. This happens to all of us. This is normal. So that's what I want you to do. If this is you today, ask yourself, am I giving myself grace? Am I allowing for this space, right? Am I creating space for myself to be able to say, you know what? It's not all sunshines and rainbows today. I'm tired today, or I feel burnout today, or I don't feel like doing this today. I need a break. I can't think. I can't focus. So many new business owners talk about this. And I've seen it in my Facebook group. And by the way, if you're not in there, you need to get in there today. Scroll down and you can answer the quick 3 questions and get in the group. You will see that other people go through the same thing. They have days. And let me tell you this, it's just days. It's just a day. It's not usually weeks. It's not months. It's just like a day. So give yourself grace. This is part of business ownership. Every day will not be fabulous. As amazing as your business is and how fulfilled you are by doing this every day, some days it's just not fun and you're not feeling it. Maybe it's related to your time of the month. You know what I'm talking about, ladies. Maybe it's related to other things in your life, right? We have those moments where like nothing makes us happy, not our favorite meal, not going to our favorite store, not watching our favorite movie, maybe watching your favorite movie would work. But some days it's just like, you know what? I just want to throw a fit today. I'm just not happy today and I'm not feeling it, okay? That's the first question I want you to ask yourself is, am I giving myself grace? And I hope that you are. Give yourself grace. Let yourself have this moment of unhappiness for just a little while. It's not going to go on forever. It's just for today. Usually it's just for a day. That's the funny part. It really is. Okay. Give yourself grace. Okay. The second question you need to ask yourself is, have I gotten enough sleep lately? Okay, this is huge. Y'all know this with little kids, with anyone, with yourself. I mean, I know myself. If I don't get sleep, I am like major grumpiness. Like I cannot function. I can't hardly do anything. I love to work out every day. And if I'm super tired, it's hard for me to work out. If I'm super tired, I'm not nice to the people around me. If I'm super tired, I don't feel motivated to do anything but maybe sit there and complain that I'm tired. Right? Is this you? Have you gotten sleep? That's the first question after giving yourself grace. The second question is, have I gotten enough sleep lately? Because if you haven't, then you're not thinking straight and you do need a break. You need a break. You need to go take a nap, or you need to get a few good night sleeps in a row so that you can think logically again. We all know that this happens. It is amazing what a cure-all a night's sleep can be. It is literally your lifeline. And when you're a business owner, you need sleep because you have to be thinking on your feet every day. You have to be planning, you have to be organizing, you have to be managing, you have to be working on, you have to be creating. You have to do all these things, right? You're wearing all these hats. A lot of you are the only person working in your business. Some of you are lucky and you've got like virtual assistants or you have assistants or employees, and that's amazing. But there's a big chunk of you that you are the only person running your business. And I ran my businesses by myself for a long time. Okay. And you're wearing every hat. You're wearing the accountant hat. You're wearing customer service hat. You're wearing product creation hat. You're wearing the graphic designer hat. You're wearing the tech support hat where you have to work on your website. You're the copywriter. You are everything. And it's hard. Realize this. Give yourself grace and then get a night's sleep. If you're tired, you're not good for anybody. You're really not. You're just not. So ask yourself, have I gotten sleep? Because if you have had a really good night's sleep and you're really miserable, then this is going to bring us to point number 3. But sometimes you just need a break. Okay. But if you're exhausted, you're not thinking right and you need a break. Okay. You cannot think without sleep. Okay. Hands down, end of conversation on that. You need to get some sleep and stop what you're doing and go take a nap. Okay. So the first one is give yourself grace. The second one is make sure you've gotten sleep. The third thing to ask yourself is how quickly can I take a day off? Can I take a day off today? Can I just be done for the day and be done with this? Can I take off tomorrow? Can I just take the whole day off? Can I sit and watch TV? In fact, someone had posted in our Facebook group today that she took off yesterday and watched movies all day long because she was burnt out and she couldn't think and she just needed to reset. Sometimes your brain just needs to think about something else for a while so that it can be refreshed and come back. Okay. And she posted this morning that she was like refreshed and ready to go. That's what you have to do sometimes. Sometimes you have to say, you know what? I am done for the day. I know I have a list of things. As long as you're not hurting any customers, right? As long as you're not causing any problems with that or, being AWOL, so your customers have no one to talk to, then take the day off or plan it and take it tomorrow. Can someone else check your email for you? Can anyone else help you? Or can you take off the majority of the day? Maybe you can just say, I'm going to work for the first hour and then that's it. I'm done for the rest of the day. Sometimes you need this reset. You need to take the day off. It does wonders. It's like a night's sleep. It does wonders for you because then the next day you come back and you're like, okay, I actually feel energized. I got my mind off something else. I watched Netflix or I just, went on walks. I didn't do anything. I cleaned, but I didn't think about my business, and it actually resets your brain. It can totally help you. There are some days that you need to just take the day off and give yourself grace. Allow for that space. Allow for that. Okay? Let yourself take a break because many of you are so excited about your business, which I love, and that's amazing. But sometimes you get overzealous and you're all in and you're doing 80 bazillion things and you burn out. Okay? Sometimes you need the day off. So do that for yourself. Spend time with someone you care about and enjoy yourself and get your mind off of business for a day. It will do wonders. Okay. So again, give yourself grace. Make sure you've had a good night's sleep. Take the day off if you need to as quickly as possible, either today or tomorrow, the next day, whatever you can do from that moment that you feel not so happy doing what you're doing in your business. Take the day off. Okay. And here's the fourth question to ask yourself. What is really draining me? Okay. Ask yourself that. Why do I feel drained? Do I have too many things to do? Am I stuck on one specific task? Because realize that you have ways to get help. You have resources around you. Number one, if you're in my Facebook group, you can post and get suggestions for what you should do, okay, in the areas that you feel stuck. Number two, you can hire people to help you, right? If it's strategy you need, you know that you can book a session with me and we can knock it out in an hour and get you help so that you can move on. You don't feel stuck anymore, right? You can hire hourly people. You can hire one of your children. You can hire a friend. You can hire your sister-in-law, brother-in-law, family members. You can hire a college student, a high school student, a neighbor. You have ways to get help for things that feel mundane or that are tasks that are making you feel stuck. Again, post in the group too, and we can gladly give you suggestions. Because there's no reason for you to feel stuck and frustrated and hate certain aspects of your business. For example, if you're working on the financials or the books and you're like, I can't do this, and you're sitting there and you're mad and it's taking you hours, then stop. Then just stop. Get someone else to help you. Surely there's someone you know. We do have bookkeepers and people in the Facebook group that I'm sure you could hire or at least get some advice from, right? On how to go about doing this task more quickly. Because you know what? You can't do all things. There's going to be certain things that you just cannot spend your time doing. You all know, I've talked about it before. I outsource my podcast editing, and she just enhances the audio a little bit, cuts out some moments when I pause and things like that. Could I do it myself? I could, but it's not good use of my time. I would get frustrated because I'm not an expert in podcast editing and I've got other things to do. I have my Grow Getters group that are my members that I tend to on all the weekdays, right? I'm always working on things for them. I've got my free Facebook group. I've got my Grow Getters Facebook group. I've got this podcast. I've got a private podcast in the Grow Getters group. I mean, I have things going on. I have videos I have to create. At some point, you have to let go of some of the tasks, okay? So you have to ask yourself, what is slowing me down? What has me stuck? What am I miserable doing? Is it just because I have too much to do, or is there certain tasks that are really draining me? That's where the magic happens. When you really dig deep to what's bothering you, then you can get help. But it could be as simple as you just didn't get enough sleep and you're tired and you need a break. And that could be end of story. You then, take a day off, you take a nap, you sleep in, you do whatever it takes. And it's amazing how much better you feel, and you won't feel so negative about your business, right? I think most of you feel very positive about your business. You're very excited. You know that you can do this, even though it's hard and you may not know all the steps, but you know this is what you want to pursue. Right? But just like anything, there's going to be a day here and there where you're just not feeling it. You're frustrated. You're stuck. Get help. Reach out. You've got free resources, and you can definitely pay people to help you as well. There's no sense in wasting time or being miserable on this any longer. If sleep doesn't solve it, and if a good day off doesn't solve it, then you need help. Again, you've got our free Facebook group. You've got me. I'm a strategist and a coach. I can help you. You can hire people that you know to take the load off. When I had my boutiques, I hired my sister-in-law who had been a teacher, and she had just had kids, and she wanted a way to be able to stay home with her kids. And it was so amazing. And I was able to hire her, and she stocked a lot of my inventory and shipped it every day because I didn't have time to be shipping when I was trying to update my website, take pictures of products, and she would deal with customers too. There was too much going on in a day, and I felt stressed, and that totally relieved me. And yes, it's worth every penny to outsource certain things, right? Later, I even hired a friend who was helping me. I had orders that had to go to different manufacturers, so the manufacturers could create the personalized gifts and ship them out. And that's all she would do, would manage the orders that were coming in and get them to the appropriate manufacturers. That took a load off of me, right? You have to think, what can I get rid of? What can I get off my plate? What can I hire someone to help me clear up? What can I do so that I don't feel like this again? Okay. So again, let's go through this. If you are feeling down right now about your business, or you feel like you need a break, or you haven't had this happen yet, let me tell you now, it will. You will have a day where you're like, I'm not feeling it today. I'm just not feeling it. And these are the questions you're going to ask yourself. Am I giving myself grace? Have I gotten enough sleep? Do I need to just take the day off? And what really is bothering me? Okay. If it's more serious than any of those things and sleep or a day off, then you need to reach out and get help. Don't do this alone. You don't ever have to. You've got people right here who are here to help you with this whole process of the stage that you are in, starting a business, doing what you love. This is a big deal. You are amazing and courageous and awesome. So many people will never do this. And I don't want you to ever say in 5 years or 10 years, I wish I would have started my business, or I wish I would have just been courageous enough to do this. I wish I would have believed in myself enough to do this. I don't want you ever to say that. I want you to pursue this right now. You can do this. You're already here. That's half the race, is getting here. It's like people at the gym. If you get to the gym, you've already conquered so much, it's not even funny. Now just get to work and do your workout and leave. So many people won't even ever get to the gym. You got there. That's half the battle. Okay? So I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud and in awe of so many of you. Those of you in my free group who I've just met and you're introducing yourself, and I love it. And I'm just so excited for you. For those of you in my Grow Getters group, I mean, y'all are amazing. Every day they're posting progress that they're making or questions that they have. They are making this dream happen. If you are just starting your business and you are confused about what you need to do to create a meaningful brand and business and know all the steps, grab my Just Start course right now. Get going, get started on it right now. And it's going to walk you through the 7 foundational pillars of your business so you can get this thing rolling, so you know what you're doing. And then when I open the doors to Grow Getters again, check the calendar because I'll have it on my website. When the doors open, you can come be a part of my group so I can help you every day. Yes, you will have ongoing support and help as you start and build your awesome business. I'm so happy you're here. Again, I want to invite you, if you're not in my Facebook group, get in there now. It's free and it's fun and it's awesome and the women are amazing. Okay, have a wonderful day. Bye now.
Now, this episode may be over, but our relationship does not have to end here. Head on over to KimberlyBrock.com, and yes, you can get more valuable information for your journey. And you know what? You don't need to go through this alone. I would love to help you. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye.